Welcome to Lesson 2 in MySci Unit 22, Using Our Resources Wisely. In Lesson 2, students will answer the question, how does an island in Denmark use wind, water, sun, and biofuels to produce energy for the entire island? Students will build on their previous learning about natural resources, renewable and non-renewable resources, and energy in this lesson. They will figure out that some communities use renewable energy sources, while most others still rely on non-renewables as their main energy sources. Communities that choose mostly renewables do so to protect the environment and Earth's resources. In the Engage portion of this lesson, students will record and discuss their ideas about why people choose certain sources of energy and what they might consider in making that choice. In the Explore portion of this lesson, students will read the book Energy Island in groups. Guiding questions to prompt student thinking are located in the student journal. Students will consider why it was difficult to convince people to adopt new sources of energy, how the community decided which energy sources to use, and what the unexpected benefits of changing energy sources were. Students will make claims related to the guiding questions. These claims are statements believed to be true because they are supported by evidence from the book Energy Island. For example, a student may claim that it is difficult to convince people to try a different form of energy because people don't want to change. Evidence to support this claim include quotations from the text and references to page numbers. Alternately, this activity can be conducted as a read-aloud. A read-aloud guide is provided in the teacher pages. This resource helps scaffold the guiding questions for students. In the Explain portion of this lesson, students will share out their claims and supporting evidence and use what they have learned to answer the lesson level question, how does Samsu Island use wind, water, sun, and biofuels to produce energy for the entire island? They will expand on their explanations by watching a video about how the island produces more energy than it consumes. In the Elaborate portion of this lesson, students will analyze graphical data of Missouri electricity generation by energy source. They will use this data to determine that the main source of energy in Missouri comes from fossil fuels, a non-renewable resource. They will determine how this compares to the amount of renewable energy generated in Missouri. Additionally, they will compare Missouri's energy sources to SAMSU. In the Evaluate portion of this lesson, students will complete a formative assessment. They will construct explanations comparing their state to SAMSU. They will consider how each location gets its electricity, what would have to happen for that source to go away, and the likelihood of that occurring. By the end of this lesson, students will have compared how different communities obtain energy and explained why people choose to use renewable sources of energy.